What's going on, everybody? This is dkdynamite for another video here for you guys tonight, talking about the Critical Countdown Challenge event within Season 4 of Modern Warfare 3 in Warzone. You can go ahead and unlock a brand new World's End blueprint and other free cosmetics that you may be interested in. I know it's been a busy day. I posted so many videos, not just about Season 4, but especially Black Ops 6. We've also had plenty of brand new article coverage going up on dkdynamite.com, keeping you up to date with all things Call of Duty. It's probably been the busiest season launch, at least for me. There's been so much happening, but massive shout out to the amazing team at Detonated for helping me out and keeping everything up to date. Also, check out Detonated's Twitter, run beautifully by co-owner Fajardi. He's doing a great job every 25 minutes, updating you guys on everything going on. There's so much to report on, so excuse the spam, but it's reasonable spam today, not just BS. I never post BS. There's so much going on with Call of Duty right now, and it's just an amazing time to be a fan and to cover everything. But with all that out the way, jumping into our new playlist updates for the base game, which are actually pretty important for the Critical Countdown event, as we're going to get into, because something we have to do, which is kind of similar to the Zombie Horde Hunt event from Season 2. But here are the playlists. We got 10v10 Mosh Pit. Demolition has been added in, which is pretty cool, and that's available on the following maps. Not all of them, but a good amount. Hyper Cranked, which I feel like is really useful for the new Critical Countdown event, as I'm going to show you. Paris 24/7. I'm assuming we'll get a Tokyo 24/7 next week. Then we have One in the Chamber, Small Map, War, Cutthroat, and then the usual modes there towards the right. Free trial does start as of tomorrow. I'll probably make a separate video talking about what benefits you get from the free trial if you don't own Modern Warfare 3. It says it's live right now for hardcore, so maybe people that don't own the game could play hardcore right now. That could be the case. But jumping into our Warzone playlist for the week, as a reminder, Ashika Island has been vaulted. We actually played a really nasty match of it earlier to say goodbye to the Resurgence map, but that has been vaulted, at least for the foreseeable future. Buyback solos are in, ranked play, Resurgence Rebirth, Plunder Quads, the boot camp. Then we have, again, more ranked stuff there. Battle Royale Quads, Urzikstan, trios, duos, and solos for buyback. That's all for big map. And then we have a big rotation for all three, or actually, Quads only has a rotation between two Resurgence maps. The other playlists here, the other squad sizes do give you the Vondel rotation as well. So those are our playlists as of right now for Season 4. So with all that out the way, here is the brand new event. As an FYI, there's an XP event also going on until, I believe, Monday. It kind of goes through the free trial over the weekend. Critical Countdown with 27 days remaining. Now, I want to stress out, there are other challenge events releasing throughout Season 4. I think we have one coming nearly every Wednesday, and this event will just remain active while those other ones also go live. This is kind of similar to Zombie Horde Hunt from Season 2, where you get about a month to get through everything, and there are certain rewards you can earn each week, from my understanding. So, as you can see, that's the Mastery Reward, World Ender. Here we go. Find DNA samples among fallen foes in Modern Warfare 3 and MW3, and loot caches in Warzone. Move my camera for a second so you can see. Collect new types of DNA samples each week to earn exclusive rewards. I actually saw different colored DNA strands in a private match earlier, so I guess that was just a bug to see those. And then once you've completed 4 weeks worth of challenges, you will get your hands on the Mastery Blueprint. So, heading into the UI of the event, it is very similar to Horde Hunt back from Season 2. And as you can see, as of this week, you can actually do 2 of these categories, blue and orange. So first off, starting with the blue DNA strands, get 390, you'll get a double XP token. 780, a double weapon XP token. 1500, double battle pass token. 3100, another double XP token. Another weapon one for 6200. And lastly, for 12,500 blue DNA strands, you will get a double battle pass XP token. So I guess because we have 2 weeks worth of DNA strands active, you'll see either blue or orange drop from enemies today in multiplayer and zombies, and then you'll find either one of those in loot caches from Warzone. Not sure what that is. Is that a loading screen? It probably is, but for 1500 orange, you'll get that, whatever that is. You'll get what appears to be something locked as coming soon. Not sure if that means you can't get that today in particular, but that's probably a decal or a sticker of some sort, maybe an emblem. For 6,000, you get that. And then for 12,500 orange DNA strands, you will get a double battle pass XP token. So the rewards aren't anything crazy. It's kind of just the mastery blueprint that we're working towards here. But next week, or maybe the week after, depending on when they want to unlock this other strand, you'll see yellow DNA strands dropping from enemies or within loot caches. So I can't tell what that is really. Is that a, I don't know what that is really, a decal maybe? For 2,300 yellow strands, you get that. Double weapon XP token for 4,600. and then a battle token tier skip for 93.50. So this is mission debrief. I'm assuming that's nothing Black Ops 6 related. That's something, or maybe it's lore related for COD. We actually don't know. We'll have to figure out relatively soon. But then on the last week of this event, there will be red DNA strands dropping from enemies or within loot caches in Warzone. For 3,100 of those, you'll get a double XP token. And then exerting control. I think that's a camo. That's probably a camo for 6,200 of the red DNA strands. That is going to be the reward there. And then once you've completed all of these categories, you will go ahead and unlock this blueprint here for the FR556. It's actually a pretty cool skin, the World Ender. It's animated, right? You can see a sonar looking effect on the back of the skin. That's really cool. I actually really like this blueprint. I wouldn't use the FR556 too often, but I would probably give this a try because the blueprint's that cool. I can't imagine what it looks like with camos on it as well. But yeah, that is the Critical Countdown event. Now let's take a look at how we can get DNA strands the fastest in each game mode. But ladies and gentlemen, the exerting control reward in the final week of the Critical Countdown event is indeed a really cool looking camo. Doesn't seem to be animated from the footage that is leaked out over on Twitter. It's a still camo, but still, a camo is a camo. Still a worthwhile reward that I think may hold some more value than a blueprint ever could. But yeah, that is going to be unlocked in the next couple of weeks with this challenge event. All right, chat, we just joined in on a game of Hyper Cranked, and we're on Stash House. So I think for multiplayer, right, if you want to get DNA strands the fastest, play the smallest map possible, and a mode this fast paced will probably do you some good when it comes to getting DNA strands. I mean, you could also just take the DNA strands you see on the ground that other people might have kind of got for you. My Interstellar Beast Club. Oh my god. It seems like every enemy is dropping a DNA strand. Oh my god. I think every enemy is. Can I confirm that? Yeah. All right, but we are now in a regular match of Peris 24/7. And I've gone ahead and tracked, as you can see, my DNA samples so I can actually be aware of how many I have. We're getting 10 plus per grab, which is crazy. Oh, but the longer you're in game for and the more aggressive you play, the more likely it is that you'll get a ton of DNA strands in your game. Keep them tracked, stay busy, and try your best. But multiplayer is definitely a viable option. Usually when a new challenge event like this releases, there's like one game mode that you want to focus on the most. I think so far, things are looking pretty good for multiplayer. But chat, we are now on Warzone, trying to see how many DNA strands we can get. I don't know if every chest has one. Let's see. Now it's occupation scan. Let me not get hit by that. I think every chest may have one. Which in that case, if you could just go to a very hot area of a match where there's a bunch of chests, then you'll be in luck. Because you could just keep opening those. Go to plunder. Does every enemy drop one? He didn't drop one. So that's already a big flaw and puts multiplayer above Warzone in terms of DNA strands. I know they mentioned in the event tab UI that you get them from just looting. I'm just surprised you don't get one from... Oh my god. You don't get one from killing either. That's wild. We're not even bothering with that guy. Biometric keycard? Did they reset our scans? They didn't reset our scans. Interesting. Secret room still opens up. And there's a few free chests you can go ahead and open up in here. If you guys manage to scan 27 days in a row, then you can get access to this room and DNA strands that way. But yeah, go to a hot loot zone and big map, play plunder, or go to an area where there's a lot of boxes. And if you want to get DNA strands that way because you don't own Modern Warfare 3, then feel free. But I personally like getting DNA strands when I go ahead and get a kill. Oh, Critical Countdown. Oh, we just we just finished as we were exploring. All right, chat, we are in zombies. Didn't bring in too much, but just to test out that even killing mercenaries goes ahead and drops DNA strands. Putting on the Sergeant's beret so nobody notices me. Let's see. Walking right up to them. Apparently every enemy you kill in this mode will grant you a DNA strand. Since that is the case, this by far is the best mode to grind this event in. That's of course if you own Modern Warfare 3. If you don't, then I covered what's going on with Warzone already. Oh, that's a friendly. But legitimately, even AI dropped DNA strands. That is crazy. So you know what that means, right? We need to head over to an area where we'll get the largest amount of zombies to spawn, whether it's Xville, whether it's an Outlast, whether it's an infested stronghold. And from there, we'll be able to go ahead and get the max DNA strands we need. A lot of zombies just pulled up on me. Check this out, chat. Oh my God. Yeah, I mean, if you get into a good game of MWZ and people aren't stealing your kills, then I have an AI literally stealing my kills right now. You will get a lot of DNA strands. This is nuts, man. And I still have them tracked. I can see exactly how many I had. Even dogs drop DNA strands. This is for sure the go-to mode. People in chat keep telling me doing an Outlast in a tier 2 zone is probably the best way to farm zombies. I have to agree with that, right? You can obviously exfil farm if you want. You can go to infested strongholds. You can go to ether nest, but it does look like doing an Outlast is the best way to get a lot of zombies. If you just kind of start the contract, farm a bunch, and then step outside, and they'll just keep swarming in at you. So we're gonna go ahead and activate the PND, and we're gonna let the analysis progress go up a little bit before we step outside and bring a big horde with us. Oh, and my AI is actually killing them for me, which isn't too bad. You obviously got a free AI bot to follow you around, Dan, when you pop the Sergeant's Beret. But somebody random just came in here and started killing zombies. That's all right. You guys get the point, though. Do the Outlast, and you'll get a lot of zombies you can go ahead and farm. And the analysis progress can go down as you leave the room and whatnot. So that's actually perfect. We want it to go down so that more keep spawning. We can just infinitely grind their camos or progress in an event like this. This is ridiculous. This is ridiculously cool. Oh my God. But yeah, honestly, the modes I would do this in, multiplayer and zombies, hands down. A lot of the multiplayer content I want to play, so I'll be playing that regardless. But then, if you want to really get this done quickly every week, zombies is where it's at. Oh. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that is about it. This has been dkdynamite. Leave our thoughts down below in the comment section. What are your thoughts on the critical countdown event, which you can also see inside of the Battle Pass map, as you will see right there? It's just indication that it only lasts another 27 days. That's how you can get DNA strands the fastest. Play zombies, but multiplayer isn't a bad shout either. And if you're just stuck on Warzone for whatever reason, you can't play the main game, you can still loot as many boxes as you possibly can, especially in those hot zones or in any small area where there could be a ton, like a bunker. Take advantage of the DNA strands while they're available to get your hands on a bunch of free rewards. Leave our thoughts down below. And with that being said, peace out, everybody.